The 2008 film Iron Man at the time led to the successful franchise of the MCU, but besides all that, it became a successful and good superhero film. The movie stars Robert Downey Jr., who plays Tony Stark, as a billionaire playboy who ends up developing weapons for the Stark Industries. But when a terrorist group called the Ten Rings kidnaps him, it's up for him to use his smarts to escape the terrorist group. And eventually he stops making weapons and eventually becomes a superhero by the end of the film. I really like this movie. Not only did it start the MCU, but we also got a look at Nick Fury in the post-credit scene, which eventually will lead into the Avengers. But this movie pretty much set the tone for the MCU. This film has a good story. It's funny in some spots, and the action's pretty great all around. And Tony Stark is a likable character by the end of the film. And Robert Downey Jr. really made this role his own. As some of you may know that he was a failed actor in the past with his drug, use and all. But the important thing is that this turned into a big win for Marvel Studios, which turned into the MCU we all know and love today. When this film had came out back in 2008, the superhero film world or movies that was at the time wasn't as big as they are now. But this film was real grounded, and I like when the main character of their respected superhero film used their brains more than their brawn. And that's the case in this film. Tony Stark is a genius. He makes pretty much 3 Iron Man suits in this film, and the third one is the best yet. And that's what I really like about this film. It's an original take on the character, if you will, and eventually leads to something more as the MCU goes down the line over the years. But Robert Downey Jr. made this role his own, like I said before. And this is one of the better phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, this film's getting an 8. I generally have too many problems with this film. Now, the film villain, Iron Mongol, could have been a little bit better, and the whole direction of the plot could have been improved a little bit more. But I think this is the best Iron Man film out of the 3, in my opinion. I really enjoyed this film. And at the time, only Batman Begins was the other grounded superhero film when this movie came out. And that's what I really like. The groundedness of this whole film. As you see by the end of the film, Tony Stark becomes a completely different man than he was in the beginning of this movie. And that's what I really like, character development. And this film had. And that's my review of Iron Man. Leave your comments in the section below. Tell me what you think about this film. Is it one of your favorite superhero films back in the early days of the MCU? Or do you have a better film that came out after Iron Man? Now, am I going to be reviewing Iron Man 2 and 3? Yeah, sure, but I don't know if it's going to be right away. And in the meantime, where I review any other MCU films, of course, I will be doing that a little later on. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.